Hi Libra, this reading is from April 20th to the 30th, like it says in the heading there. I'm using this tarot deck. I love it. It's one of my newest decks. And before I start the reading, I'd like to say I'm sorry that this is late. You know, really, they were supposed to be from the 15th to the 30th, but I'm very committed, so I stayed working on these all day till I got them up. So also, please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, my channel is under some restriction. I'm not sure why people have such a hard time subscribing, but give it an attempt anyways if you can, to try to get my channel going. You know, like, I've been on here for 9 years and I just never see any growth in my channel. And I see a lot of times people tell me that, you know, they tried to leave a comment and were not able to, and stuff like that. So I don't know why, but that's happening. Also, I have a GoFundMe set up here, link to this. Please share it if you can. Go to the page, share it, even if you can't give a donation. I'm trying to raise funds for a new camera. You see there's a haze over this. It got a big scratch on it, so it creates like a haze on the videos. And I got a really small memory card. I'd like to get a tripod, and I have some psychic fears to do outside over the spring and the summer, and need to get some, like, an overhead tent and some promotional materials for that. So that's what the GoFundMe is for. And I thank everyone who has donated and shared it. And if you can't donate, like I say, please share. This card has come up in quite a few of the readings that I've done today. The Five of Swords. So we're in the full moon. We're in the last day of the full moon energy. And this energy is definitely brought, like full moons do. That's what they do for us. They bring out energies that are not in balance. This full moon was in Libra, and that was all about harmony, and so it brought a lot of people to fighting. Well, if it's all about harmony, why are we in fighting? Why are we in difficulty? It's because it wants to clear out anything from your life that needs to be balanced. It brings to the forefront anything that needs to be balanced and dealt with, okay? So it's a good thing to remember your full moon energies, you know, and your new moon. We got a new moon coming up in 2 weeks. But crossing your path is the Nine of Cups. To me, this is a very potent card. When I was introduced to tarot back a long time ago, this card was always presented to me as being a card that overrides everything. No matter what card comes up, no matter how difficult the other cards in the reading are, this card outdoes everything. It says a wish is going to come true for you. So it's really nice to know, in the midst of your difficulty right now, Libra, that a difficulty is overshadowed by a yes. First of all, if you have a yes or no question on your mind, this card always is a yes. And it always says your wish, your deepest wish, is going to come true. So over the next 10 days, whatever you wish to come out of this difficulty, or whatever you wish would happen in your life, is going to happen. And there is going to be some completion to this difficulty. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is also a very beautiful card. This kid is having a great time. I mean, this is all about fun, being with your family, security, abundance, having a damn good time. And she's on the donkey and she's taken off. And the reason I mentioned the donkey is because in your reading, you're taking off a lot of times. You got 3 nights in this reading. You know, you see? You're not taking off, but you have the ability to take off. But in a lot of this reading, there's energy of movement, action, moving. moving. Some of you could be moving, but just shows me over the next 10 days a lot of action. You're not sitting still. It's not passive, which is very interesting because the card of the recent past was very passive. It looks like to me you were trying to make a major decision, and it was weighing on you, so you took the right steps. You looked within yourself for some wisdom. You went alone and tried to figure things out. That was the recent past. And from that, it led you to charge forward. So the energy that I see you coming out of whatever this difficulty or fight that you just had with someone, with your carrot, the Easter Bunny. You're fighting with the Easter Bunny. It's a joke, everybody, but you did fight with somebody. You did have some sort of difficulty going on within your own mind. So what's coming for the very near future besides over the next week, your wish is coming true and you're moving away from this difficulty very rapidly, because this shows me that you're in a very strong position. The Six of Wands is you're being noticed. You're being celebrated. So a skill being noticed by others, a victory parade. So for me, victory when I see this card. So you move from the 5 to the 6, from the 9 to the 10. So, and the 9 is on both sides of this 10. So that shows completion, moving on, progression. So whatever this little difficulty here, it's nothing. It's gone. It's going. You've got it figured out. Your wish is going to come true. It's a week of good times. It's a week of action and having fun and having prosperity and moving away from difficulties. And you could be physically moving or you could be traveling, because both these cards, well, not both. Look, you got one card here, you're moving. One card here, you're in action. One card. So some of you could be getting a brand new car. Some of you going on a big road trip that takes up your whole 2 weeks. And for others, it's just action. You're on the go. Yet you're no longer hermiting and needing to figure things out. You got a plan and you're running with it. And you're very happy here. You're very happy and you're celebrating with others, and others are celebrating your success, okay? So that difficulty is done, and maybe you had to work hard for that success and go through a lot, but now it's yours. And then right after that, this card, they're both wands. They go good together. They go amazingly together. So for some, wands represent career, so some of you will have an amazing career week. A wish is going to come true. You're going to hear some really great news. Something that you really wanted to happen is going to happen for you. So, maybe you were really stressed out worrying about it. You're looking for a job. You're looking for an opportunity. Life has a stress that is put on you. You feel in some difficulty, but that's over the next 2 weeks. Boom, 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 boom. Just done. You got it figured out. It's done. You've moved on. You see, you're in Candyland here. Happy as pig, and you know what? Having a great time riding on that piggy and flying through the air, and just candy and sweetness and charging forward with a lot of confidence, a lot of creativity, feeling very powerful. Like I say, some of you will be going on a road trip, or maybe you bought a truck and you're going across, starting a trucking job, maybe even going across town, going across the country. You got 2 nights right in a row. You're really, really charging forward in a big way, and you are very emotionally satisfied. You are in happy land this week, charging forward, obtaining what you wanted in the position of others. Now there's somebody around you that is not as happy as you are, and perhaps there was two people in your office that were both trying to get the same position, and you're the one who got it. But you got two 10s right next to each other, and that indicates a completion. And for some of you, I think you're celebrating the ending of a relationship, getting someone out of your life very quickly. Chop, chop. Okay? This is what I see here. Moving on. After having to withdraw and give some things consideration, you are now moving on. From the 20th to the 30th, you are moving on. Chop, 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 and just out the door. You're gone. Just like that. And you are extremely happy over the next 10 days. What this reading is for. And maybe tomorrow you'll have the reading for the rest of May up. But right now, someone in your life is not happy as you are. And I saw that in some other readings too. Often when we're really happy, someone else is feeling left behind in the dust. So I feel like you got the promotion, you got the job, you got ahead of someone else, and they feeling left out in the cold, and they're gone. Because here's that same turnip that you were chopping on. You know what I mean? Gone, you know. So for some of you, it's somebody who was giving you grief and you wanted them gone, and you wanted them chopped, and they are, okay? So somebody around you is very, very unhappy and feeling very burdened. This is a card of burden, but it's not you. It's others, you know. Others not feeling as happy for you, that you got the plum position and they did not, that you got the recognition at work and they did not, because wands are often work cards. Now we move to the Eight of Pentacles, and the great thing about the Eight of Pentacles, this is a work card, and it shows me abundance, happiness, security in your finances, but you're working on something that you're very passionate about. It's fun for you. Some of you just, like I say, you got the job that you wanted. You're doing something that you wanted. Your mind is focused on a skill that you have or a talent that you have that brings abundance in your life. Okay, so you're just happy, happy, happy. There's a lot of financial security. There's emotional security. There's moving on from just a recent difficulty. You got it figured out. You're celebrating. Others are celebrating your success. And another person is just left out in the cold. But that's not you. Okay, Virgo? Or Libra. Sorry, Libra. I've done like 10 of these readings today. So this is my final one. I was committed to finishing. So sorry. So anyways, happiness for you, Libra, this week. This moon really brought that balance back to your life that you needed really bad. Chop, chop. And as the final card, we have you on the little Easter Bunny. What did you do to the Easter Bunny? Okay, so Virgo, it looks like you turned the Easter Bunny into your love slave or your dominatrix there. You're in a very dominating position. It's a pentacle card. It feels like to me that you've been promoted. So for some of you Libras out there, you've received some sort of promotion, and you just increased finances, stability. You got life all in your hands. 3 nights you're with your buddies, and you're just out there having a great time, enjoying life. What else can I say about this Knight of Pentacles? And I'm trying to get a handle on why the 3 nights. People having fun with the others, being with your buddies, being set free, and being able to go out with your friends again, you know. Because for some of you, this is definitely chop chop, the end of a relationship. You left somebody in the dust here, you know. Somebody out in the cold, somebody out the door, you know. So for me, this final card says that by the end of the May, you're in a very powerful position. You've increased your finances in some way. You've received a promotion. You're happy at work. You're happy with the promotion. You're happy with the amount of money you received. You're happy to get this issue out of your life, chop chop. And keep in mind, a big wish coming true. So in all levels for you, you're happy. And it's a very productive 10 days. You're out there in the world. You're not sitting around passive anymore. You're out there in the world, Libra, and you're feeling good and you're having good times, and people are looking at your work and admiring you. So, you know, Libra, it really doesn't get better than this. You've moved away from a difficulty. Now, I just pulled Dolphin card. I don't know why the universe directed me to the Dolphin cards, but maybe there's a Taurus out there that the Dolphin card resonates with them, or the water. More information needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So there's some expertise going on here. How does this card relate to this reading? I'm going to put it together for you. Consultant expert. Well, I already feel like here you did consult the expert, the Hermit. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So it feels like to me that there's many people here. There's many knights. Knights can be man or woman, but they're people with like warrior type energy, action type energy, aggressive, determined, going for it, presenting themselves to the world. So it's telling you more information is needed. Okay, I'm going to ask for a little bit more clarity on consultant expert. Well, you're with somebody. I know that. I know that you'll be going to be around your buddies, and somebody is giving you some good information. Isn't it funny? You got the Knight of Swords now. So you're going to hook up with somebody who's just going to give you some really good guidance for your life, and you're going to run with it. And I think this is what a lot of these nights are. You're just with a group of people. So to me, it says more. This card says some of the people that you're going to be around is going to give you some really good information, and they're going to give you information that gives you some prosperity. So here it's like you have a skill and somebody helps you turn it into a more prosperous situation. A real wish coming true for you, and someone you're meeting this week over the next 10 days is going to play a very critical role in giving you a good advice on how to prosper with what you love to do. Okay, so Virgo, you had a really, really lovely reading, and I just want to say a very happy Easter to everyone out there. Love and peace.